Growing a garden in USDA Hardiness Zone 7 involves understanding the seasonal weather patterns and selecting the right crops that thrive in this zone. Zone 7 typically has mild winters and a growing season that lasts from about mid-April to mid-November. Best foods to grow in Zone 7. Cool season crops include lettuce, which should be directly sown in early spring around March and again in fall around September. It prefers cooler temperatures and partial shade. Spinach, similarly, should be directly sown in early spring and fall. It thrives in cooler weather and requires well-drained soil. Carrots should be sown in early spring and fall too, and they need loose, well-drained soil to grow properly. Radishes, quick to grow, also prefer cooler temperatures and should be sown in early spring and fall. Lastly, broccoli should be started indoors in late winter, around February, and transplanted outdoors in early spring. A second planting in late summer will ensure a fall harvest. This crop needs full sun and rich, well-drained soil. Warm season crops include tomatoes, which should be started indoors in late winter, around February, and transplanted outside after the last frost, typically in April. They require full sun and well-draining soil. Peppers also start indoors in late winter and are transplanted after the last frost, thriving in warm, sunny conditions and needing consistent watering. Squash seeds are directly sown in late spring, after the last frost, and they need ample space and well-drained soil. Cucumbers, also sown in late spring, require full sun and consistent watering, and you might consider trellising to save space. Green beans and corn are directly sown in late spring as well, both preferring full sun and rich, well-drained soil. The general planting schedule for Zone 7 starts in late winter, around February, with indoor seeds starting for tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and broccoli. In early spring, around March, you can directly sow lettuce, spinach, carrots, and radishes. And it's also time to transplant broccoli outdoors. Moving to late spring from April to May, it's time to direct soybeans, squash, cucumbers, and corn, and transplant tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants outdoors. Summer, from June to August, is for maintaining your garden with regular watering, weeding, and harvesting as needed. In fall, from September to October, direct sow lettuce, spinach, carrots, radishes again, and plant garlic for overwintering. Finally, in winter, from November to December, prepare your garden beds for the next spring, planting, mulch, and protect perennial plants from frost. For successful gardening in Zone 7, soil preparation is key. Ensure your soil is well drained and enriched with organic matter. Regular, deep watering is crucial, especially during dry spells. Mulching helps retain soil moisture and suppress weeds. Be aware of late frosts in spring and early frosts in fall, and use row covers if necessary. Crop rotation each season is important to prevent soil depletion and reduce pest and disease problems. By following these guidelines, you can maximize your garden's productivity in Zone 7 and enjoy a bountiful harvest throughout the growing season.